Hey guys, this is Blueberry Paul, and today we are starting our first Polish lesson. So, beginning today, I will tell you more detailed information about Polish language and about Polish about Polish pronunciation. So today we will start with the alphabet. As you know from my other video, in Polish language there are 32 letters, 9 vowels and 23 consonants. Now I will describe all the letters, how they are pronounced, and I will give you English equivalent, how they are pronounced in English words that you can pronounce every letter exactly. So let's start with an A. An A in Polish is a, like in word large. It's front a. It's front a, like in word large. Another letter is not B. It's on. It's on. It looks like an A with an ogonek, little tail, and it's pronounced, it's a nasal O, like in word bon, French word bon, bon appetit. So on is like bon in bon. Next letter, it's B, in Polish be, like in word bed, be. C, se, like in word pits, s. The letter is se, but it's pronounced like ts, so pits, like in the word pits. Next letter is ch. It's a C with kreska, acute accent. So ch, like in word chip, ch. Another letter D, in Polish de, like in word dog. D is almost the same like in English. D, dog. Another letter, in English it's E, but in Polish it's E. Also like in word bed, bed. Another nasal vowel, it's N. It's a nasal E, and I don't know what equivalent in English give you with N. I don't know, ban. I don't think that is equivalent in N. If you say it with nose, like a duck, like a duck. I sound a little bit like a jack, so It's how this nasal vowel is pronounced. Next letter is the same like in English, F, like in word fat. Another letter G, in Polish G. The letter is called G, but it's pronounced exactly like G in English, like in word go. That's how the letter is pronounced, but it's called G. Another letter is H. Ha. I'm not laughing, but that's how the letter is called. and it's pronounced like the word loch. Loch. It's a difficult sound to give you because there is no equivalent in English, I think. Another letter is I, but it's not pronounced like I. It's pronounced like E, but E, as I tell you, this letter in English, it's E. So it's a little bit different. This is E, and this is E. So let's go to the E. E, that's the letter called E, like in word meat, meat, meat. It's pronounced like this. Another letter, J, J, Jot, Jot, Jot. That letter is now that pronounced in Polish, J, J, Jot, like in word yes, 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 yes. So, Y. Another letter is K. In Polish, K. K. It's the same like in English, king. King, K. K. That's how the letter is pronounced. So another letter, L. L. In Polish, L. Little bit different, but it's the same pronounced like in word light. Light. L, 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 light. Another letter is W. W. It's an L with the straw. So L, like it's like W in some English word, like in what, on in will, it's W, W, W. Another letter, M. M, like in word men, it's not that difficult. Another letter, N, N, like in word not, not. So the same, but here's one difficult letter, it's N, N, it's an N with a kreska, with acute accent, so N, so N, it's, I would say, like in word canyon, canyon, n, canyon, that's how n is pronounced. Another letter, O, in English, in Polish, O, 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 like in word, I will say, long, 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 O, O. That's how O is pronounced. Another letter, it's U, U. It's U. It's an O with kreska, with acute accent. Another letter with that, kreska, and it's, I would say in the word but, U, U. It's U, but it's another U in Polish. I will give you information about that later. Another letter, it's P in Polish, P, P, but it's pronounced exactly like in word spot, P, P. Another letter, R, R, R. Like in word, I don't know, red, red, red. Now another letter, S, 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 like in word, C, S, S. Another letter, S, S with a kreska, with acute, and it's pronounced like ash, of course, and like in English word sheep, but it's not that quite exactly the word ship because this one is a little bit softer than sh. It's sh. See, another letter T, te, like in word start, t. And here is another U. It's U in English. In Polish it's U. So it's two different of U's, and it's orography. Which U, where, when and where is used. So now this time for this U, it's open U, and this is closed U, as you see, and that is how the children are taught. This is closed U, this is open U. So this U is pronounced the same like the others, so like in word but, U. Another letter W. In Polish, W is W, like in word wow, it's a little bit the same like where, like the L with the straw, but it's a little bit different. So w. Another letter, it's in English it's Y, in Polish it's Y, but it's pronounced like and I don't know, it's some words which start with this letter. I don't think so, but Another letter, we are getting to the end, it's Z, in Polish Z. Z is one Polish radio, how it's called, Radio Z, so Z, like in word zoo, z. And there are other modifications about letter Z. So this is letter Z. It's a Z with a kreska, with acute accent. So Z, like in word vision. It's like Z, but it's not Z because another letter, it's Z. It's Z. And it's also like in word vision, but they are of course orthographic regulations which letter is used, and it's also worth to mention, like if you want to do a letter Z, you on your computer you press Alt and Z, and here X and Alt to do these letters, because for one letter we have all three possibilities. It's only one letter which has three possibilities. So that will be all about the alphabet. And now I will give you some simple words. We will try to introduce ourselves and say hi and say bye, and we'll see more. How to say good morning in English. So if you want to say good morning or good afternoon, you say dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. It's a formal use. You can use it in the morning and in the afternoon, because it's one phrase, dzień dobry. It's not important you will say in the morning or in the afternoon, because good morning in English is only said from the morning till the noon, and afternoon of course after the noon, but dzień dobry you can say till the evening, I think about 6 p.m. From the morning to the 6 p.m. in the evening you can say dzień dobry, which means good morning and good afternoon. So, how to say good evening? Good evening, it's dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór. You say good evening, like in English. After I think 6 p.m. till the night, you can say good evening. So we say good morning, hello. So now it's time to say goodbye. How to say goodbye in Polish? Do widzenia. Do widzenia. It means goodbye, and you use it all day long, and in the evening also you can say goodbye. But if it's a night, you can say good night. Good night, dobranoc. It's one word because dobra plus noc, noc means night, it gives you good night. These were the formal ways to say good morning, good evening, good night, and now it's informal. How to say hi? How to say hi? Hi, hello. It's cześć, cześć. It's sh. Because there are a lot of letters. It's C with Z, which is ch, like in cheap, and sh, you like in vision, sh, and ch, like in cheap. Well, that's why it's so difficult to say cześć. But if you want to say bye, or see you later, one word, two words means three phrases in English. See you later, see you, or bye. It's na razie. Na razie. You can say if you are going somewhere and you want to say goodbye to your friend. It's also informal saying na razie. Another thing, how to ask somebody what's your name. What's your name will be jak masz na imię. Jak masz na imię, it means what's your name. And how to answer to that question, you say my name is Paul. So mam na imię Paweł. My name is Paul, mam na imię Paweł. And that's how you answer the question jak masz na imię? Mam na imię Paweł. What's your name? My name is Paul. Another thing, how to ask somebody how do you do or how are you? You can say jak się masz? Jak się masz? How are you? How are you? Jak się masz? It's also S with Z, and it's like sh, like in shopping, like in word shopping. It might be difficult to pronounce sh, like champagne. It's sh. So how to say to somebody you know and you have respect to them? You can say, of course, in English, Mr., Mrs., or Mr. and Mrs. So how to say it in English, in Polish? Mr. it's pan, pan. Mrs. pani. You give I. You see, it's different with one letter. Here is pan, here is pani. It's only this one I, which is E. So pani. Państwo. Państwo, as you see on my card, it's Mr. and Mrs. or a group of people to whom you refer respect. Also, word państwo in Polish means country. Country, it has two meanings, but for now, for this lesson, it's Mr. and Mrs. or a group of people to whom you refer respect. Państwo with n, with n. Now, if you want to say somebody, you want to say something to somebody or ask a question, you need to know pronouns. So pronouns in Polish are like this. For singular are mi, ja, you, ty, he, on, she, ona, it, ono. That's for the singular. And for the plural, there will be we, my, you, wy, they, oni. And there were the pronouns. So I think that will be all for today's lesson, but first let's sum up all these things. So Polish alphabet consists of 9 vowels and 23 consonants. Some of the letters are a little different. There are kreska, there are kropka, and there is ogonek, little tail. There are the differences between the English letters and the Polish letters. There are some differences, and also there are two U's, the closed one and the open one. Also, if you want to say good morning, or good afternoon, it's one word, dzień dobry. If you want to say goodbye, you say do widzenia. In the evening, you say good evening. You can say dobry wieczór. And informal, hi, cześć, and see you later or bye, na razie. If you want to ask somebody what's your name, you say jak masz na imię, and if you want to answer it, you can say mam na imię, and then you put your name at the end. If you want to refer to somebody, you can say to a Mr. Pan, to a Mrs. Pani, to a group of people, or Mr. and Mrs. Państwo, and at the end, pronouns mi, ja, you, ty, he, on, she, ona, it, ono, and plural we, my, you, wy, they, oni. And I think that will be all for today's lesson, first Polish lesson on my channel, of course. Another lesson next Friday, and if you have any questions and maybe you have some idea what I should contain in next lesson, write comments below under this video or write me on email on Facebook. I will try to do my best to give you detailed information about Polish language. And don't forget, on Sunday, my music challenge on Facebook, Skyscraper by Demi Lovato. So, see you next time and have a blueberry day, everyone.